Hello, Kelly Wright here with Peace, Love, and Wellness, bringing you a yoga flow. If you'll join me on your mat, we're going to start in a child's pose. So we'll find our way to our hands and knees. We'll bring our big toes together. You can have the knees in line with the hips or slightly wider. We're going to sink the tailbone back. And then as we exhale the rest of the way, we're going to lower the torso and the forehead down. Find your breath here. Begin to let go of everything that's going on in the mind. Just let it float away for this next 20 minutes. Bringing your focus fully to right here, right now. Your breath, your body, and your mat. Taking a big breath all the way down into the belly, feeling the belly rise. And with that forceful exhale out the mouth, continue to just let go of all the racing thoughts. 2 more times. Good. Begin to lift your head, coming into a tabletop position. We're going to bring the hands underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hip bones. We're engaging the core, pulling in and up. Begin to drop the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the chin. Deep breath in, hold here. Elbows spiraling in, pressing through the upper palms and fingertips. On the exhale, round through, lifting the navel up, tucking the pelvis, tucking the chin. Hold here, breathe. Let's begin our flow. Inhaling, lifting the tailbone and chin. Exhale, rounding through. Continue flowing through cat and cow. Last one, we'll return to tabletop. Good, we're going to take our gaze and we're going to look past that right ankle. Inhale back to center, exhale, look past the left ankle. Really let the hips sink out to the side as you twist to turn. Back to center. Right arm comes up, reach for the sky. Feel the opening through the chest and the arm. Deep breath. Exhale, release that arm behind the left, resting the shoulder and cheek onto the floor. Option to bring that left arm up to the sky. Hips are still stacked over the knees. Big breath into the belly. Exhale out through the mouth. Release that left hand down, pressing through the palm, lifting back up into a tabletop position. This time that left arm reaches up to the sky. Feel that stretch to the chest, through the arm. Big breath in. Exhale, thread that arm. Option to bring the right hand up. Release the right hand down, pressing through the palm, lifting up into our tabletop position. We're going to tuck our toes, moving into our first downward facing dog. Tailbone lifting high, chest towards thighs. If you need a bend through the knees, go for it. Big breath into the belly, in through the nose, out through the nose. And then begin to pedal out the feet. Keep going. One more time each side. Ground both heels down towards the floor. Go ahead and lift the right leg up. Extend out through that right heel, lifting it up, keeping the hips squared. Find a little pulse with that right heel. On the next exhale, bring it through. Find length through the spine, pulse front to back. Hold. We're gonna drop that left knee down, back up. Hold here. That quad's burning, engage the core, lift up. Exhale, release those hands back down. Drop that right knee. Let's bring the right hand to the inside of the right foot. Come out to the outer blade of that foot and lower the chest, pelvis down towards the floor. Slight pulse with those hands. Keep that heart lifting forward, shoulders drawing down the back. One more time. Bring it back up. Let's press into the sole of that right foot. Shift those hips back, runner stretch. Shift the weight back into the sole of the right foot. We're gonna press through the left hand, finding a twist, reaching the right hand up. If you'd like to take the bind, you can pull the left foot in, reaching for it. One more breath here. Exhale, release the foot. Draw that right hand up and back down to the floor. We're gonna round through the spine, making enough room to send this right knee back to the floor. Big toes together, knees nice and wide out to the outer edges of the mat. Sink the hips back, child's pose. Rediscover that breath. Exhale, find release. Find release with emotion, with tension in the body, whatever you need. One more breath here. Inhale, lift the gaze, shift that weight forward, tabletop. Elbows spiraling in, pressing through fingertips, the upper palm, tuck the toes, send the hips up, downward facing dog. Rolling onto the balls of the feet, shifting the weight forward into a high plank. Let's lower it down through a chaturanga. Press it back up. Downward facing dog. Continue this flow. Rolling forward on the balls of the feet. Shifting into a high plank. Lowering down through chaturanga. Pressing back up. Last one. Pedal out the feet. Ground through those heels. Left heel comes up. Keep the hips squared. Shoot energy out through the back of that left heel. Let's find a pulse. Here we go. On a nice exhale, let's bring it through. Left foot, left hand. Nice tall spine. Gaze is slightly above the top of the mat. Pulse front to back. Gonna fix my mic here. Keep pulsing. Hold. Right knee drops to a hover. Back up. Two more times. Hold. Engage that core. Lift up to a high lunge. Exhale, swing those hands back down to the floor. Left hand comes to the inner side of the left foot. Let's drop the right knee and allow that left knee to swing out to the side. Okay. Good, pressing through those hands. We're gonna find a pulse through the chest. If you wanna just hold static here, that's fine. Three, two, one. Come back into the ball of that left foot. Let's send those hips back. Runner stretch. Press that heart forward, nice flat back. Feel the stretch to the hamstrings. Breathe into it. Shift weight back into the left foot. Press through that right hand, twist to the left. If you'd like to take the bind, now's your time. Release that foot. Circle that left arm up and around back to the floor. We're gonna tuck the right toes. Bring the knee up. Let's send that left foot back for a high plank. Good, find a front. Little shift, front to back. Elbows spiraling in. Very slight shift here. Hold. Let's take that right hand, touch left shoulder. Switch it out. Core pulled in and up. Shoulders drawing down the back. One more time each side. Okay, let's press up, down dog. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Shift the weight into the balls of the feet. Shift the torso forward. Good. Right knee, left elbow. Hands planted firm. Let's switch left. 3, 2, 1, down dog. Big breath through the nose, out through the mouth. Right leg comes up. Bring it through next to the right hand. Good, let's drop the left knee. Inhale up, a little lunge. Okay, we're gonna drop that right hand down. Lift the heart, lift the chin. Keeping the knee stacked over the ankle. Let's see if we can sink further into that hip. Inhale that right arm back up. Exhale, swoop it back. Inhale, lift it up. 2 more times. Hold here. Steady your gaze, steady your breath. Find a focus. Good, bring those hands down. Tucking the left toes, sending that leg up. We can either switch out the feet by stepping into plank, switching out, or you can plant the hands firmly and hop it. Drop that right knee. Release the toes, engage the core as you lift the torso up. Lift the chin, lift the gaze. Lift the heart, draw the shoulders down. Go ahead and drop that left hand down, keep the right up. If it's available, sink deeper into that hip flexor. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, sweep down. Inhale, lift up. 2 more times. Hold. Steady your breath. Steady your gaze. Draw those hands down to the floor. Sink. Pull the hips back. Round through the spine, send the left knee back to meet the right. Let's find the knees under the hip bones, big toes together, knees wider than hips. Take it back for child's. Big breath into the belly, feel it rise. Exhale, soften into the floor. Now that we've found our release, let's bring to mind our focus. What do we want to focus on? What kind of mindset do we choose? Rock that head right to left. Try to let it come to you naturally. Drawing the head back to center, one last breath into the belly. Exhale, give breath to that intention, to that focus. Release the hands, stretch them out nice and wide in front of you. Spider crawl them up to the top of the mat, finding stretch to the shoulders. Inhale, lift the gaze. Shift the weight forward. Drop the pelvis all the way down to the floor. Lower the chest down, keeping elbows hugged in. Press it back up. Lower down. Last one. Soften the shoulders, lift the heart. If it feels okay on the neck, go ahead and lift the chin and the gaze to the ceiling. Slowly lower all the way down. Stack the palms, release the forehead down to the head, to the hands. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Press through the palms to draw the hips back. Walk the knees towards the hands. Cross at the ankles. Go ahead and come onto the seat. Right into modified boat. Lift that heart. Shins parallel. You can take full bow pose if you'd like. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Soften the neck. Relax the jaw. Use the core. Slowly lower down to a hover. Low boat. Bring it back up. 3 more times. Last one. Good. Hug those knees in. Wrap the arms around the shins. Drop the forehead towards the knees. Nice big hug. Lift the gaze. Make sure you have enough room behind you to rock it back, front to back. Hold here on the back. Circle out those knees, massaging low back. Other direction. Hug those knees in super tight. Reach around those shins. Draw the forehead back up to the knees. Big squeeze. Release the soles of the feet to the floor. Pulled in towards the glutes. Root the shoulders into the floor. Feel the low back pressing into the ground. Take that right ankle above the left knee. Let the knee fall out to the side. Option to stay here, or you can pull that knee in. Breathe into the hip and glute space. Feeling the effects of the practice of release, new focus, movement and breath. Point and flex that left foot. Circle the ankle. Two more breaths. Release the left sole of the foot to the floor. Unhook the right foot. Place the feet to the outer edges of the mat. Let the knees fall into each other. Bring the arms up over the head. Take a big breath into the belly. Exhale, soften. Heel toe those feet back in line with the hip bones. This time that left ankle comes right above the right knee. Option to stay here or pull the right thigh up towards the chest. Flexing left foot to support the kneecap. Low back stays on the ground, shoulders rooting into the earth. You can shift the weight slightly left to right to find that sweet spot. Point, flex, right foot. Circle out the ankle. Switch direction. Squeeze it in tighter if it's available. Two more breaths. Next exhale, release that right sole of the foot down. Release the left foot down. Good. Arms come out to the side in line with the shoulders. We're just going to drop the knees over to the right. Inhale, bring the knees to center. Exhale, drop them over to the left. Inhale, back to center. Bring the arms down to the sides. Press up into a modified bridge. Squeeze the glutes to lift the hips higher and chin tucks to the chest. 2 deep breaths into the belly. Slowly lower the back, tailbone back down. Release one leg and then the other. Arms come out to the side in a comfortable position. Taking a big breath down into the belly to the count of 6. Holding for 3. Exhaling to a count of 6. Soften the forehead. Soften the eyes, the bridge of the nose, and the jaw. Soften the neck. Relax the shoulders into the ground. Take a big breath into the hip space. Allow your breath to circulate. Exhale, releasing tension, letting it all melt off into the floor. Softening the legs and the feet. Inhaling the arms up over the head. Stretching the body in opposite directions like you just woke up. And as you exhale, rolling over onto your side, resting your cheek on your bicep. Taking one last intentional breath all the way down into the belly. And when you're ready, you can make your way up into a seated position. That was just a brief fitness power flow. I hope you guys had fun with it. I hope it served you. Thanks for joining me.